I'm not sure what to do right now. I'm worried about my daughter. I'm worried about my partner, my family, just everybody. I'm about to enter the grocery store. A quarter of the world is on some sort of lockdown. People generally staying away from each other. No toilet paper. It's alright. But there's plenty of food. Sort of. Things are missing here and there. I want to get a drink out of the, refrigerator area at the store, but I don't want to touch anything.
People used to ask me over the years, what is it that I most worry about with regard to emerging infectious diseases? Is a respiratory-borne illness that easily spreads from person to person, but that has a high degree of morbidity and mortality.
We don't have any natural immunity, we don't have a vaccine, and we don't have antivirals to treat this.
Saturday, March 14th. This is Usama, and I'm here with Talia.
Hi, I'm Talia.
This is such a weird existential fear. Like it's kind of invisible, but we don't have enough tests. It's more of the beginning of a really dark science fiction movie, don't you think?
You know that scene in Parasite where it rains and the people kind of on top of the city who are richer and affluent are like, oh, it's raining, how sweet. And their young boy makes a little fort outside and they're like, oh, we're worried about him. But there's a sense of excitement. And then for everyone else in the lower parts of the streets, it's flooding. They're drowning in their own shit. They're being relocated. That's kind of the feeling that I have right now. More I'm watching a young boy have his little fort outside. There's kind of an excitement, oh, things are being disrupted. But underneath, people are going to run out of work and not be able to eat, and their children don't have childcare. And so it's disproportionately affecting people who are older, people who are sick, people who are of lower SES status. So I feel a little guilty about my excitement about the chaos. I think my generation in particular grew up with dystopian novels and kind of that science fiction, so the story feels exciting. It feels like the start to some grand adventure, but that's a pretty privileged feeling.
I'm glad you made that point. People in the service industry, people that depend on meeting others or the public, they're in trouble. A lot of them, kids that depend on school lunches, right?
I think it might be interesting to mention what your daughter's going through. Her school's been canceled. She had a whole Greta Thunberg presentation, and she was really excited about it. And then school's canceled for the next few weeks. And, it's not like there was a big school discussion and school meeting, putting a bunch of bodies in the gym and telling them what's going on. So I'm very curious about what this would be like to experience as a kid. And her cousin is afraid that everybody's gonna die, and we don't know what to tell kids because we don't know what's gonna happen ourselves. Obviously we shouldn't tell children that half the population is gonna get a virus that's deadly, but how do you talk about this with kids, and how do you stay honest but not freak them out?
You've just received an email with more information, but here are the top things you should know. As you may have heard, today Colorado Governor Jared Polis held a press conference and announced plans to begin reopening the state, following the current stay-at-home orders. Schools will not be reopening as part of these initial efforts. Given that there are only 5 weeks left in the school year, in consultation with our public health partners, we have decided to make the difficult decision to cancel all in-person instruction and to close BVSD buildings for the remainder of the current 2019-2020 school year and the 2020 Summer Learning Program.
Hey, Muneera. So we've been locked down for a couple of weeks. How do you feel?
I feel good.
You do?
Yeah.
So it looks like you may not go back to school for a while. What do you think about that?
I don't care.
What do you mean you don't care?
I don't know.
Do you think you'll get bored playing Minecraft?
Never.
Moon, how do you like just being home? You love it?
So fun.
Yeah. So you don't miss school?
Meh.
You miss hanging out with your buddies?
I don't know.
Whoa, nobody's here. Nobody's on the swings or the tire. No, you can't play. There's a reason there are no kids on the... All right. Moon asked me if she could play on trees. Honestly, I don't know. So I'm just saying no because we don't know, right, Moon? Things seem more intense lately. Globally, leaders of nations are saying stay in, no restaurants, no gathering, no meetings, no school, no work. I know there's cynicism going around, like it's not that bad, and people are freaking out, or I've been through worse, or whatever. I just don't think we know enough to not freak out. A lot of people have it, don't know they have it. We don't have enough tests. Our government, the White House, doesn't seem on top of this. It just feels like every state is on their own. But we're okay. Just home and trying to make it.
A question that probably some of you are thinking of if you're totally into that world, which I find to be very interesting. So supposing we hit the body with a tremendous, whether it's ultraviolet or just very powerful light, and then I see the disinfectant where it knocks it out, and is there a way we can do something like that by injection?
What do you say the Americans were scared, though? I guess nearly 200 dead, 14,000 who are sick, millions, as you witnessed, who are scared right now. What do you say to Americans who are watching you right now who are scared?
I say that you're a terrible reporter. That's what I say.
The argument is that you bought yourself some time. You didn't use it to prepare hospitals. You didn't use it to ramp up testing. Right now,
you're so disgraceful. It's so disgraceful the way you said it. Let me just listen. I just went over it. I just went over it.
In an unprecedented crisis.
Nobody thought we should do it, and when I did it.
But what did you do with the time that you bought?
You know
the
what we did?
month of February.
You know what we did?
Was a gap.
What do you
The entire
do?
month of February.
What do you do when you have no case in the whole United States? When you excuse me, you reported it. 0 cases, 0 deaths on January 17th.
February, the entire
January.
month of
I said in
February. Your video
January.
has a complete gap.
On
Month of
January
February.
30th.
What did your administration do in February with the time that your travel ban bought
A
you?
lot.
What?
A lot. And in fact, we'll give you a list. What we did, in fact, part of it was up there. We did a lot. Look. You know you're a fake. You know that. Your whole network, the way you cover it, is fake. If you look at what I did in terms of cutting off or banning China from coming in.
Nationals. By the way, not Americans who are also
Nice and
coming
easy.
from China.
Nice and easy. Just relax. We cut it off. People were amazed. These gentlemen, everybody was amazed that I did.
Would you acknowledge that you didn't think
Keep your
it was
voice down,
going to
please.
spread?
Keep your voice down. Let me just tell you, very simple. I'm going to put it very simply. The President of the United States has the authority to do what the President has the authority to do, which is very powerful. The President of the United States calls the shots, and I feel very certain that there won't be a problem. Yeah, please, go ahead.
Has any governor agreed that you have the authority to decide when their state
I haven't
opens
asked
back up?
anybody, because I don't, you know why? Because I don't have to. Go ahead, please.
But who told you the president has the total authority?
Enough.
Note to self, stop listening to these daily briefings by President Trump. Just stop it.
The wildlife authorities, I don't know what you call them, just released an official warning because there are mountain lions all over town because we normally create traffic and it scares them away. But now they're in our front yards and backyards and people are taking pictures of these giant Colorado lions. And like my friends, they're on my Facebook page, which is a little strange. But it's just there's all these weird consequences of us staying indoors and of the coronavirus in general. I had a dream where I had to protect my grandparents from hidden mountain lions, so it's obviously getting in my subconscious.
I keep forgetting what day it is. Like Tuesday, Monday, Wednesday. It's been alright. It's sunny, but there's still snow on the ground. Trying to maintain some routine, but I tend to slip into some internal, hypnotic, other dimensional state. I'm not quite sure what time I'm in. Something like that. Yeah, I better stop. Today is Tuesday, April 7th. My voice sounds muffled because I'm talking through my keffiyeh, a scarf. And Moon also has a scarf around her. Right, Moon?
Yeah.
We're outside, we got the mail. The birds are chirping, the sun is out, it's a beautiful day. But we are on more serious lockdown.
We're in our pajamas.
We're in our pajamas. Moon has school every day, online. I have to help her. Takes a while, but it's fine. Because I'm home, teaching online.
Hi.
Usama's daughter travels back and forth between two houses. And one of those houses is unfortunately unable to quarantine because they've got essential workers in it. I need to find somewhere else to be safe, which is unfortunate because I love being here. I've got a couple chronic illnesses and autoimmune stuff that put me at risk, and I want to stay here, but I want to stay healthy.
Today is April 26th. We've been inside for a while now, and it's okay. I don't know why I'm talking about how many people are dead, but it's just happening really fast. It's over 50,000 people in the United States have died because of COVID-19, and globally it's over 200,000 people have died. We're just trying to find some joy and maintain our relationships and find some meaning in all this. It seems like it's gonna be okay, but it's hard to say.